Kind of what we're looking at as you're heading out here. So smoke plume forecast, I'm going to kind of break this down for you because lots going on. It doesn't look like much, but a lot's going on. You'll notice how far that smoke is actually drifting out east, way into the Great Lakes region. So we've kind of had this high pressure ridge dominant over the area. Anytime you have high pressure, it's a sinking motion, so the air wants to crunch down to the surface. It also has a clockwise flow around it, so that's what's pulling that smoke off. Then just feeding that area of low pressure off of the coast, you'll notice it's even wrapping some of that smoke way out into the Pacific Ocean. But those two combining elements, counterclockwise flow with area of low pressure, just drawing that smoke across the region. And then you've got another area of low pressure up in Canada, which is pulling it back down into the Great Lakes region. So pretty heavy, dense smoke yet again today. That's going to offer up a air quality warning here through 9 a.m. Would not be surprised if that is extended for certain areas throughout the western portions of Montana due to that dense and rather unhealthy smoke. 42 degrees in Great Falls here currently, so a little bit brisk as you're heading out the door. 48's in the capital. Cooler though along the high line there for the most part. About 41 in Hayes this morning. Very little wind today too, so that's not really going to help to move any of that smoke out of the region. We'll see winds at about 5 miles per hour sustained throughout the day, so very minimal wind. And temperature wise, what we've got going on is we had some cooler air make its way into the northeastern corner of the state. That's stalled out, so that means that we have now a stationary front, just warmer air to the southwest, northeast, a little bit cooler. You'll notice today's forecast staying in the 60s there. Great Falls kind of splitting the difference, a little bit more mild down into southwestern Montana. Overnight lows still a little bit brisk along the high line here tonight. 42 in Havre, 45 in Great Falls, 48 in the capital, mid-40s in northeastern Montana. Tomorrow, that ridge is going to start to re-amplify across the state. That's going to bump temperatures back up into the 80s for Great Falls, 85 in the capital, and get those temperatures back into some 70s into northeastern Montana and kind of move that cooler air mass out a little bit. By Friday, that ridge is going to start to break down again, though, and we're going to see a little bit of Pacific moisture move in. That should, in theory, help to clear things up a little bit. We might get a little bit breezy on Friday. Some rain expected to move in, primarily impacting the mountains Friday night and then likely making its way into our area on Saturday. So with that said, by Friday, again, continuing to see some warmer temperatures before that cold front and associated moisture move in as well. The big picture through the weekend, Saturday, is when the core of that system is going to move through, wrapping a little bit of moisture our way. It's kind of been a little bit split on just where all that moisture is going to be, but we'll likely see some showers Saturday morning through the noon hour, kind of tracking up to the northeast, and then some weak high pressure rebuilding for the first part of this next week. So with that said, 76 today, a little bit warmer as we head toward the weekend. Rain moves in late Friday into Saturday morning. With that said, here in the capital, 82 degrees, hotter tomorrow at 85, cooler and a bit rainier weekend on tap.